Good morning and happy Friday. I'm Britt. This is my channel, brittwriterly. It's a book and author tube where I talk about the intersections of literature and culture. We do this every Friday. Well, I do this every Friday, and usually Shay is here also. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 12 p.m. Glad you're here. If this is your first time coming, welcome. It's wonderfully wacky. We're very chatty, but we are going to try to get at least 2 sprints in today, if not 3. We'll see. We'll see. And I am telling you, no, I'm going to let Shay introduce herself. You're muted. Do you know that?
I didn't know that. I was trying to pull you up, and I didn't realize I wasn't. I was muted. Anyways, hi everybody. I'm Shay. My channel is Shay with the Hobbies. Ooh, my hair is all over. Anyways, I kind of just got dressed a little bit ago. Have I been up for hours? Yes, I have. Was I caught up in a bunch of book conversations? Yes, I was. And it's a great thing to be doing on a Friday because we're going to be reading. So, hey, I'll be writing, I'll be reading, I'll be creating. If that's something you think you can get interested in, then come on over to my channel and, see what you see when you get there. So there's that.
All right. Good morning, Felicia. How are you? We're doing all right. We are doing all right. It's been a 5 a.m. kind of Friday for me, but I feel good about it. That didn't sound very sure, but I feel good about it. I am a little tired, but there's coffee in my cup and I'm gonna make it work. If you're newer to my channel, maybe you don't know Travis. The book is Dragon, but this is Travis. So precious. In a world of bookworms, be a book dragon. Rawr.
It's the rawr for me. Rawr. Sound like Simba when he trying to learn how to growl for the first time.
Hello. But if you got God on your side, amen, there's always a hitter right behind you. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Alicia. How are you? Normal wake up time for a mama with 5 kiddos. That's not my lot in life. That's not my portion. So can't relate. Hope to not relate. But bless your ministry because mothers of 5. It's a special call on your life. D, hello. Long time no see. T, good morning. Thank you. I got it at a Christmas shop expo or something. I don't know. There was a Black woman who had a lot of cups, and I was like, is that a book? And that was after I said I was done buying stuff from that expo. And then I was like, well, if I don't support Black businesses, why did I come here? Why did I come here? So I had to, for the cause. Okay, what are y'all reading today? We're going to get into our first sprint. I am reading Other People's English. It's a book. It's a collection of essays by Vershana Shanti Young, Rusty Barrett, Yashande Young Rivera, and Kim Bryan Lovejoy. These are linguists and educators who are talking about code meshing, code switching, and African American literacy. That's the book's subtitle. I think we all know what code switching is, and then code meshing is bringing all of your different ways of speaking into every context and switching, but not switching between them. Well, I guess you could say switching between them all in one context rather than thinking that like, oh, it's not appropriate to speak Black English in the academy, for instance. So yeah, that's the book. I am reading 1 essay per part. There's 4 parts, and I am on part 3. So I'm going to try to get through parts 2, 3, and 4. Ambitious during this stream, which is why I'm like, we're gonna read because I really want to finish this so I can record the audiobook review for my podcast. Not the anime podcast, obviously. My first podcast, College Writing, actually. So I really want to finish reading those books by the end of the stream. I mean, those essays. And I also need to like dust off my skimming skills because a girl is rusty. you don't read academic texts like you read literature, but I've been reading a lot of literature. So I'm like, let me get back to basics. Okay. Felicia, cleaning, writing, and recording. Monique Fisher, I'll be interviewing her on my channel on Tuesday night. Okay. Oh, I like glitched a little bit. Alicia, I remember when you were so reluctant to start your channel, and now here you are doing author interviews. Wow. Wow. Love that. Zoe Reads. I don't know that I've seen you here before. Okay, welcome. We hope you stay a while. It's nice to meet you. I'm Britt. This is Shay. I'll be reading Rouge by Mona Awad. Okay. Never heard of it. Feel free to tell us what it's about. Shay, what are you reading?
I had to unmute myself. So I had quite a few things come through on Libby. I've been reading Your Plantation Prom Is Not Okay. I'm 62% through it, so I think I might just go ahead and try to finish that today. I'm loving it. It's really good. It's the second book by Kelly McWilliams that I'm reading. I finished Mirror Girls like last week or the week before, and I really like that one. So I'm enjoying
Mirror Girls? Okay.
Yeah, Mirror Girls. Yeah. And so I want to say this is her third book. And so this will be the second one by her that I've read. I'm really liking it. So,
okay, cool.
So yeah, so I think that'll be what I'm reading. And if not, what else came in? Hold on, I'm looking at my Libby right now. Where is that? The bookshelf? I know, right? So I was gonna read Memphis, but we've had an interesting conversation about the author of Memphis this morning in Discord. So I don't know if I'm gonna start that just yet. But I have a Ashes of Gold that finally came through the audio book, and I ain't finished that. So I might start that up. But since I'm reading Your Plantation Prom Is Not Okay, and I'm actually liking it, I'll probably stick with that.
Yeah.
For
Memphis.
Me? Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. I'll go check.
Hello, Read More. I think you might be another new face. Or maybe you've just changed your avatar name if I knew you already. But if I didn't, welcome. We hope you stay a while. We love seeing new people. Experience the madness. There might be a little bit of singing. There might be a lot of book talking between sprints. Take it all in stride. Shay, something in the mail for you. Absolutely. Hit that like button. Our general manager, Pat, usually gives this message. But, she deserves days off like the rest of us. So she may come in later. She may take a whole day instead of a half. We don't know. But
Pat. We love you.
100%. Oh, no. Beauty skincare cult. First of all, that was a super succinct summary, so very impressive. Second of all, okay.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. What say you? What happens in this? I'm curious.
If you're looking more, Zoe, we're here.
I know. I'm definitely looking it up.
I DNF'd. Who was Memphis by?
Tara Stringfellow. Apparently, a year ago, she decided to show her whole peach in the comment section of somebody's review on Instagram, and then followed it up with, "Well, I'm gonna be draped in Gucci, sipping in my thing and sipping my wine, and this will pay for my house in Italy while you broke Americans read for pleasure and not to learn." And I don't know. It just was weird. It was weird. It was really weird. And
Are those quotes?
The funny part was is like I wasn't even necessarily agreeing with the reviewers like thoughts on the topic because the reviewer was saying something. I was like, this sounds like you really haven't done a lot of research into trauma in families, especially Black families, so you really don't know as much as you're talking about. So But girl, what did what you say have anything to do with what the girl was talking about? She wasn't talking about you as a person, or nothing. She talking about characters, and you talking about your real life. And girl, it's given you been broken. Now you not broken. You want everybody to know it. And baby, y'all money
Hello.
ain't good money, baby. I just your parents
Smells
ain't
like
teach
new
you that.
money.
Your parents ain't teach you that. Okay, all right, okay, okay,
Well,
baby. It just was a lot, and
as
I just was like, and I think it's still within. It might no, I don't know if it's still within the return window on Amazon. I could just get another book and just send it back. I don't know.
you don't like it.
No, I haven't started yet, but now I'm just kind of like, I got the audio book that then came through in the library. I can get another book. I don't know if I want to give you my money the way you act. Like, why would you? That was a lie. It just was more than necessary. And y'all know me.
And why are you coming at Black Americans?
Right. As a Black American. And y'all know me. Like,
Oh,
I'm
she is?
Girl, that's exactly. Y'all know me. If you send for somebody and they show up, that's one thing. But did nobody send for this lady? She just decided to show up and be extra, and it couldn't have been me, is all I'm saying. Because, baby,
that's why you gotta stay
I
out
would
the
have made
comment
you want to fly
sections.
from Italy to come to America to see about me, what I had to say about your book. You better leave me alone.
Not come see about me.
I'm just saying, she's doing a lot. Like, girl.
Oh my goodness.
Girl,
Yo, the internet age is dangerous. People.
man, and come to find out, it happened a year ago. I was watching the video. It happened a year ago. Girl, a year later, people still don't want people reading your book because the stuff you did. Like, get your act together. Get your act together. Like, literally, like, this is hurting you. This is hurting you as the author because you can't stay out of reviewer spaces. Don't do it. Don't do it.
How many times do we have to
Get
say
you a
that?
group
It's
chat.
not for
You don't
you.
got no friends, probably because of how you act. Probably because that's why you on the beach by yourself sipping at whatever you were sipping at. Because if you had friends, you could have just screenshot and been like, "Look at this." Because
Keep it in the group message.
ain't that what
Keep
we?
it in the group message.
I got one. It wasn't even a bad review. It was like and I was like, "Oh, y'all, look at this." It didn't
Call
go
your
nowhere
friends.
else. It didn't go nowhere else. Nowhere else.
And if you really want to see what readers are saying, because I get wanting to know how your book is landing, I totally get that. And that's fair. And I think it's even like responsible if you're writing material that's like important for a specific community, you want to know, are they receiving it? Is it helping them? Blah, blah. But that's what you have a team for. Send your team.
Man.
Send your friends, send your CPs and be like, just filter
you
through.
me a favor. Go look, go see what people talk about my book. I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
Because when hashtag first romance comes out, that's what's going to happen. I'm sending my CPs into these reviewer spaces, be like, gather the pertinent information. I don't need no reports on what the trolls are doing. I'm not curious, right? Like there's a way to get what you need without taking in what you don't. And it's just like you just put yourself in that position when you go into reviewer spaces as if it hasn't been said again and again that they're not for authors. We're not talking to you. We're not hoping that you read it unless we send it to the author because it's a glow movie. We want to like hype them up. Like
y'all don't tag these authors because I'm not gonna hold you. If you tag me in something and I see it, that's a completely different story.
Right. Especially if it's a bad review. Now you're playing.
Me. That's on me. Don't tag me. I want them to know I like their book. Yeah, and then somebody else might comment and they don't like it, and now you got more stuff on your thing than you wanted. So
just send them a little screenshot and tweet or on
IG.
Make a reel about it.
Book, blah 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 blah. Like no, leave these people out of it, and y'all stay out of it. Like girl,
it gets cray. I hate to hear that.
Yeah,
I really hate to hear that.
I was really excited to read it. I like the cover. It's a little illustrated cover. I was like, okay, it's generations of Black women. It's in Memphis. I really like Tennessee. Right. Like I really like Tennessee. And I knew that it was gonna be trauma based because it says like they escaped the abusive home of their father to go back to her mother's ancestral home in Tennessee. So like I knew that was a thing. So you know what I mean? So I was expecting there to be something like that, but then girl, I don't even want to read your book because of how you acting, baby. Don't shoot yourself like that. It's already hard enough to be a Black author. Like, why would you do that?
And then you come out here giving excuses for people to not like you.
The number one people who are more than likely going to support you are Black women,
Mm-hmm.
and you showing up in their spaces acting a plum fool.
Not a plum full. Since we're
Plum
in
fool.
Tennessee.
Plum fool, girl. Plum fool.
Mercy. I
Got
hate
me
tickets.
sounding all types of old today, like plum fool, girl.
Heavy on the auntie.
You know, girl, girl, I was modding a chat for somebody on Twitch the other day, and a girl said, Auntie Shay. I said, oh, I said, wait a minute, baby. How old is you? Hold on. Can you even call me Auntie? Wait a minute. Like, she said, I just turned 20. Dang, you can. I was mad. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Auntie achievement unlocked.
Man, because I
Oh my
definitely got
gosh.
nieces older than her. So I was like, golly, well, dang it.
Well,
All
there
right.
it goes.
Well, okay. Yeah, got my first auntie call this week. It was crazy.
There it goes. Okay. Y'all, if you were here last week, you know that we got super troubling news that unfortunately Otis, our beloved, our beloved Puppo, crossed the rainbow bridge. He was the dog that we used for our timer. And his video got taken down. I have no idea how, when, or why. We weren't notified, which I feel was disrespectful. But we, Otis wouldn't want us to linger on it. So tried to find another puppy video for the timer last week. Wasn't really feeling it, but it's not that puppy's fault. You can never replace, right? So I'm going to try another video today. Puppy timer. The puppy is moving. So, maybe that will lift our spirits. But that is what it is. So we're going to get into our first sprint. If you are just coming in, let us know what you're reading. And we'll get into it. In 3, 2, 1, y'all turn them pages. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to finish this chapter before I came back. It's a good chapter. It just didn't have exactly what I was expecting, but she said she was going to go over it in the next chapter. So now I'm like, I was trying to move on to the next section, not your next chapter, but them's the breaks. So I'm going to have to skim the next chapter to get what I want from her. But anyway, weren't the puppies so cute? I know. So I think we can rock with this as our next timer. I hope they don't take it away. Now I have insecure attachment. Now I have insecure attachment. And I love that it was like multiple of them, not just one puppy playing over and over again. Loved it. You're muted.
I know. So in the book, and it just got to a part where the main character and her dad, they live on a plantation, and they turned it into the mom and dad. They turned it into an enslaved people's museum to like show the
Okay.
history. And then this movie star and her daughter moved into this plantation next door, and they're about to have a plantation wedding, right? And so these guys just come to their door with this long red carpet for like them to take pictures at the wedding, but they came to the wrong house, so they came to the black people's house, right? And so the girl is like, "Hey, I'll pay you $100 to drop that carpet in the river." And dude was like, 200, and it's a deal.
I'm
She's like,
sick.
and the daddy's like, "No, girl, get in the house. No, get in the house." And it just made me giggle because like
Yo.
you trying to make some extra money. He's like, "No, 200, yeah, I'm gonna drop this. She don't need it, ain't that important." So it made me giggle. So yeah,
Listen, they can walk on dirt.
right.
Oh my gosh. Deidre, hey.
Hey, Deidre. Hey, girl.
I read 2 chapters in that sprint. Very nice.
Oh, I don't know how far I got. Let me look.
I ate a little bit, but you know how sometimes when you eat, it just makes you aware of how hungry you were? That's what happened. I was like, I feel like I need to eat something. So I ate. But now I just feel like, dang, I'm hungry.
Okay, I went from 61% to 69%. So I think I could finish it today. Finish this.
Okay. Excuse me. Hi, Nell. How are you? It's been a very long time since I've seen you. Yeah, I'm tired. I am, excuse me, tired. I mean, I am, but I'm hungry. And I had a full bowl of shrimp scampi.
I'm making
Feels like I should have some
sesame
more.
shrimp and fried rice right now. So,
Sister Oliver shrimp scampi is so good. She puts clam juice and lemon juice in it.
interesting.
I could just eat the noodles by themselves.
Interesting.
And
Oh,
like
so
she put lemon pepper dressing.
Pasta in her scampi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could 100% just eat these noodles by themselves. She puts some kind of cheese in it, maybe mozzarella. I don't know, because it's crumbly. She melts that in over the top of it all when it's done. And then she put lemon pepper dressing in there and clam juice and all these things. So I'm like,
thank you, Queen.
Just.
They about big as my head. I realized my head was just little.
Things we learn about ourselves.
When I bought them, I didn't think they was that big, and I bought them, and I was like, I put it next to my head, and I was like, this is like the size of, okay. They gonna make a statement. You ain't gonna miss them. Power to the people.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for sneaking off to us. I understand the job taking away your chill. All right, y'all. Let's get into another sprint. I'm just like, wow. there's a whole nother like bigger container of noodles, like unseasoned or anything. And I'm just like, does that mean you're going to make a second helping, or like what's happening with that? I'll sneak over and ask her that later, but I'm just like, the answer is really important to me. So I'm just saying, if you're looking for an adoring audience, and by audience, I mean consumer, I'm here for you. I've already been out today. I'm in for the day. Let me know what you need to feel appreciated enough. Just go ahead and whip up that second batch. And if she tiptoes down here during the sprint, I will be stopping her and having this discussion in full, chapters or not. Okay. All right, let's get into the second sprint. More puppies. Puppos. 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 And 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn the pages. All right, that was our second sprint. I don't think we'll be able. Words. Sorry, gosh. I don't know if we'll be able to do another 30, but also I may just do it, even if it puts us a little bit over time. If y'all want to. If you're like, I'm tired, then bye, T. Then we'll just wrap it up. But if y'all want another sprint, I could be persuaded, but also I did this on my own. So how are y'all feeling? How are those sprints going for you? Where are you in what you're reading? How are you feeling about what you're reading? I'm into the second chapter of Yashonda Young Rivera about how she's trying to implement code meshing into 4th and 5th grade classes in an 8th grade class. It's super interesting. I'm definitely going to be using this lesson plan model for the high school students I work with, not taking it all wholesale because obviously high schoolers are not the same as 8th graders, but just the way of talking to them. And I'm working with like seniors also, so there's a large gap. But some of the ways that she scaffolds introducing the term, yeah, definitely going to be using it. So I will come back to this chapter, but as far as getting the idea of the chapter, good. So I would say I adequately finished section 3, enough to review it anyway. So I will probably, after I get done with this, or if we do another short sprint, we'll like start doing a little write-up on it and my key takeaways so that I can move to the final section, which is written by Kim Bryan Lovejoy. And I think is again where with like dealing with middle schoolers and implementing things in a middle school context. Read it 16% in. What are you reading again? I forgot. Let me see if I can scroll up and find what you're reading.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh, yes, for your author interview. How are you liking it so far? Or how are you feeling about it? Maybe you're not liking it.
I'm 73%
Shay?
in now. I got distracted with some stuff in Discord. Woof. When we say these jobs do not care about y'all, y'all better not let these jobs run y'all into the ground. Don't let these jobs run y'all into the ground.
Hello. I need to get back into Discord. I'm truly not sure if I am on it, even on my phone. Like I know I'm technically in it, but I haven't been in it so long, and it might make me have to like sign in. And I hate the way that Discord has you sign in. This whole authenticator and blah 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 blah. Yep. I hate it so much.
Scan the QR code.
Scan what QR code?
So like if you have it on your computer and you signed in on your computer, just open it and there's a QR code, and then open the app on your phone and scan it, and it'll just lock you in. You don't even have to type nothing in.
I took it off my computer because I got tired of it dinging all the time for no reason.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Like, you are disruptive. So I took it off. And also it was found out on my computer, and I was like, I'm done with you. I ain't got the time to keep messing with you. But you're 70-something% in now, you said?
Yeah, I'm 73% in. It says I got 2.5 hours left of the audiobook, which means I'll probably finish it in like an hour, 15 minutes.
You got it sped up?
Yeah. They be reading slow. Even when I read fast, my eyes read faster if I got the book in front of me.
That's the thing. I wish I had never turned on two-factor authentication, because that's the other thing. I have no idea where those backup codes are. That's why I can't get in, because I don't remember what the two-factor identification codes are. And I'm just like... And I mean, for them to be like, for gamers, it's stupid to me that they give it to you literally when you make your account, and they're like, keep it because you have to enter one of these codes to sign in. And I'm just like, but why? Because who's going to keep up with that forever? And then if you happen to lose it, it's over. What sense does that make?
Yeah, mine is set to where I have to open a secondary app to get a code. So I have to do like a authentication code from the Duo app, the authenticator app.
I yeah, I would be fine with doing it with Duo, but it doesn't take me to do it. Like my Brown does that, but not Discord. And I'm just like, how exactly? So that's why I'm not on Discord because it's too hard to sign in, and I don't have like I have Duo Mobile, but and I do think I've used
You
it to
can't
sign
reset
into
it.
them. But I don't know how to do that if I can't even prove it's me, and they won't let me do anything until I do. Oh, forgot your password. I mean, no, I didn't, but Shay, I hate them.
I'm sorry.
This is why I don't get because it just frustrates me. It just frustrates me. Anyway, um, liking it so far. That's good. Well, it looks like no responses on if y'all want to do another sprint. So, since we don't have time for another 30 and the chat's kind of quiet, which makes me think that y'all are kindly playing us in the background while y'all are doing other work, we could just sign off for the day.
Okay.
We appreciate y'all coming on.
Yeah, no, that's
We appreciate y'all coming on while you're multitasking. We sure do.
for sure.
So y'all have a great rest of your Friday. Shay, do you have any announcements?
We do have a writerly conversations coming out on Tuesday. By Sunday, you should see the premiere, so you can set your reminders on there, and we'll be in there live in the chat to be talking with y'all and keeping the conversation going. We'll be talking about beta reading, so if you are interested in that as a reader reviewer or as a writer, you need some things you want to hear. Go ahead and get ready for that conversation. But that's really all I got.
Okay. Y'all have a
Oh,
great
also,
weekend.
Maya, if you see this, happy birthday, Maya. If you see it, yeah, happy birthday. Because I don't know if you're in here, if you're going to come back and watch on the replay. But happy birthday, girl. So, yeah.
Yes, happy birthday. All right. Y'all have a good weekend. If it's going to be raining where you are, stay dry.
Right.
Do all your little errands today, even if you don't feel like it. Hey, Adrian, we're actually on our way out. But thank you for coming through. Stacey said we looking good.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Just out here looking how we look.
Yeah.
All
Everybody
right.
ain't
Well,
hating, so we thankful. We thankful. We thankful.
hello. We thank God. Y'all have a great weekend. Drink water and mind your business. Bye.